Hey there, it's Sarah, author, speaker, and advocate for sustainable healing. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find the information and resources useful. And for those of you who have been with me for some time, thank you so much for your continued support. Please make sure to like and share my videos as well as hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a weekly update. So we are going to talk about the early warning signs of narcissistic abuse. It's very important that you keep your eyes and your ears open for potential red flags early on in the relationship in order to avoid major pitfalls later on. Of course, this is easier said than done. A lot of times, because narcissists are so manipulative, and they are drawn to empaths and people who are codependent because of their natural ability to want to help and serve others. Their victims tend to want to go with the flow and to do what the narcissist wants, and to disregard any gut feeling or intuition that says that something is off. However, if you can identify some of these traits early on in the relationship and sever ties, it may save you a lot of grief in the long run. So one of these things that narcissists do early on in the relationship is love bombing. So in the beginning of the narcissistic relationship, everything will appear to be perfect. You will likely be very smitten by this new person who seems to be everything you ever dreamed of. Narcissists have an uncanny ability to pick up on the cues that you reveal about yourself regarding what you're looking for in a partnership and using these to morph into your perfect mate. They will love bomb you, which basically means they will study you and determine what's most important to you and be all of those things all at once. But toxic relationships with narcs are so textbook that they follow just 3 distinct stages every single time. The first stage is the idealized stage. This is the love bombing stage. This is where you believe this person is absolutely perfect. Yet this is followed immediately by devalue, where the narcissist will begin to degrade you and to speak negatively about you and to make you question your sense of self. And the final stage is discard. And this is where the narcissist no longer believes that you offer adequate supply and will discard you through very destructive means. So while the love bombing is extremely evident in the initial stage, it is fleeting. It does not last forever. So once the narc believes that he has you completely trapped, devaluing will begin. Okay, and this can come out very unexpectedly, out of nowhere. This person can go from your absolutely perfect mate to a complete monster overnight. So whenever the narcissist believes he has you trapped completely, it's like a light switch. The switch will flip, and the narcissist will begin to degrade you, to make you feel terrible about yourself, and to really show his true colors behind closed doors. Another sign early on in the relationship is the narcissist says that all of his exes are crazy. So narcissists cannot stand when they lose control over someone who they have always perceived right from the very beginning as existing only to serve them. If someone broke the ties with this person, the narc will likely degrade and belittle the ex to the fullest extent. Narcissists love to incite smear campaigns after they can no longer physically and directly control a mate. And chances are the exes are not the crazy ones, okay? So take a step back if you can and consider what this person might say about you if things were to end. Do you have this gut feeling that he would talk the same way about you? Do you feel like he already may be doing so to other people? So you don't want to just end up as one of the narcissist crazy exes, or you do because you want to leave. But take what he says with a grain of salt. So narcissists are also egocentric to the extreme. They love to talk about themselves. So in their mind, they are the only ones worthy of attention, and they full-heartedly believe that you should feel lucky to be with them. This isn't always readily apparent, however. While you're going to notice some self-gratiation that is very, very evident, It can also be passive aggressive through underhanded tactics. One common way the narc will engage in self-praise is by shifting every conversation back to himself. For example, he may be very excited about a promotion that you received at work and you want to talk to him about it. Instead of congratulating you, however, this person will offer an indirect, half-witted compliment, something like, well, that's just, proof that hard work pays off. And they'll follow this by telling you that if you continue to work hard enough, someday you'll get to their level. So again, it transitions immediately back to them and why they're superior. Narcissists love to disguise insults as compliments. And then finally, perhaps the biggest yet most underestimated and disregarded thing about a narcissistic relationship that you may sense early on is that something is just off and you cannot put your finger on it. So because narcissists are extremely cunning when it comes to manipulating their victims into total submission, you may not be able to fully grasp why you're so unhappy with this person and you don't trust them, but you feel like something is just off. Especially once the devaluing stage kicks in, you'll begin to feel very discontented and maybe unsafe with this person. And yet the narcissist will have gone to extreme lengths to get you there and to trap you, so leaving won't be easy at that point. This is why many victims stay in narcissistic relationships much longer than their intuition and their gut feeling told them to. So these are just some of the earliest factors in the initial idealized phase of a narcissistic relationship to be on the lookout for. These are the red flags that you want to consider if you do not want to be devalued and eventually discarded by this toxic person that you're with. It's important to keep your eyes and ears open, to keep an open mind, and to try to keep as objective perspective as possible and take what others are saying to you to heart in the beginning so that you can sever ties if needed. So I hope this information was helpful. Again, please make sure to like and share my videos as well as hit the subscribe button so that you never miss an update, and I will see you again very soon.